Daedalus, the brightest architect of Athens, arrives in Crete and becomes the favorite of King Minos. His inventions and constructions are so ingenious that the king sees him as a jewel that must be protected and controlled. Minos, in his eagerness to keep Daedalus close, imprisons him along with his son Icarus in the highest tower of the palace. No one must know the secrets of his inventions, especially the labyrinth where the feared Minotaur lies. Daedalus, frustrated but always ingenious, observes the flight of birds and thinks of a solution. If the doors and walls cannot be overcome, perhaps the sky can. In silence, he devises a bold plan to escape. With feathers collected and wax, Daedalus creates wings, a marvel that defies logic. He warns Icarus of the dangers. Flying too high will melt the wax. Too low, the sea will drag them away. Freedom demands balance. The moment arrives. With their wings adjusted, Daedalus and Icarus launch into the air. At first, vertigo envelopes them, but soon the wind holds them up. They feel freedom in its purest form, an unparalleled emotion. Icarus, captivated by the sensation of flying, begins to ascend, ignoring his father's warnings. He wants to touch the sun, feel its warmth. Glory calls him, like an impossible dream to resist. Daedalus, seeing Icarus rise, cries out in desperation, but his words are lost in the wind. Icarus, in his euphoria, does not listen. His desire to transcend drives him, blinded by the ecstasy of freedom. Icarus's wings begin to melt under the heat of the sun. The wax melts, and the feathers disintegrate in his hands. The young man falls, first like a whisper, then like a scream that fades into the void. Daedalus, witnessing his son's fall, feels an unfathomable sorrow. He manages to reach the shore, but his heart is broken. Icarus, his son, has paid the price of ambition and the desire to reach the impossible. The tragedy of Icarus marks Daedalus forever. His genius has given him freedom, but it has also taken away what he loved most. He understands that creation is a gift, but also a burden. Icarus becomes a myth, a warning about the dangers of excess. His story will be told for generations, as a reminder that ambition, unchecked, leads to ruin. Daedalus, in his sadness, returns to Athens, his homeland. But he is no longer the same. His story is one of glory and loss, of inventions that defy nature and tragedies that transcend time. The flight of Icarus symbolizes the eternal tension between the human desire to surpass oneself and the limits that must be respected. Freedom, he teaches us, has a cost, and humility is its true guardian. Did this story of ambition and tragedy impact you? Like and subscribe to Chronicles of Humanity for more tales that explore the mysteries and lessons of the past. Don't miss our upcoming epic stories.